In this video, I'm going to try one of the Nvidia's feature called Smooth Motion and see whether it actually gives me a performance boost in Assetto Corsa EVO. This feature is only available for RTX 40 and 50 series graphic card. So if you happen to own any of these graphic cards, do give it a try. I own a RTX 5070, so I will share my experience in Assetto Corsa EVO. But the main motive behind this video is for you to give it a try and share your experience down in the comments, whether it actually helps getting more FPS out of it. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the way you enable this feature is by opening the Nvidia app, going to the program settings, selecting Assetto Corsa EVO because we only want to enable this feature for this game. In the smooth motion feature, just turn it on. By default, it should be off and it should be disabled if you don't have an RTX 40 or 50 series graphic card. Close the app and then open Assetto Corsa EVO, and that should be it. Nvidia Smooth Motion is a technology designed to make games look much smoother by artificially creating and inserting extra frames between the ones your graphic card actually renders. I was quite surprised to see the stats on the top left corner of the screen, because if I compare this to the previous video I made on the performance of Assetto Corsa EVO 0.6, I can clearly see a performance gain of around 20 to 30 FPS in this section of the track, also with AI cars in it. So it was quite amazing. However, I would like to highlight that the gameplay was not so smooth as before. So I experienced a bit of a stuttering. Maybe I'm guessing that is due to this frame generation that the GPU has to create in between the frames in order to get more FPS out of it. I will let the video play for a while for you to check the stats out, and this is where I want your guys' input and help in order to get more idea on how you guys are experiencing with this feature enabled. So try it out and let us know down in the comments your experience. On the settings or in-game settings side, I haven't changed anything. I'm running an Ultrawide. As you can see, the resolution is of Ultrawide. And in the graphic settings, the settings are same as in my previous video. DLSS set to quality, everything else set to either Ultra or Max. The only thing that is turned off is motion blur, and the mirror quality is set to medium. Now let me show you by turning the feature off again, just to compare how it is if you have it set to off by default. So opening the app and going to Assetto Corsa and turning the feature off. The performance statistics is back to the previous metrics that I experienced before in my previous video. As you can see in this section of the track again, the FPS is lower, around 70 to 80 FPS. And also the frame rate is higher. However, I would again like to highlight that in having the feature off by default, the gameplay is smoother for me, even though the FPS is lower. So this is where I need some explanation. If you have any idea why this is happening and if you're experiencing the same thing, do let us know down in the comments. And here is the consolidated view of the performance metrics with smooth motion turned on versus smooth motion turned off. And as you can clearly tell that I got a really high FPS with the feature turned on. But the interesting thing to note here is when having the feature turned on, I got a really lower 1 percentile and 0.2 percentile low FPS than having the feature turned off by default. Which brings me to the conclusion that the stutterings I experienced in the gameplay was due to this one. But again, I want you guys to comment on this and check this out for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye and happy racing.